Professor Vex'tharon had taught theoretical physics for 73 cycles at the Galactic Institute, and he thought he'd seen everything. Spoiler alert, he hadn't. The lecture hall buzzed with the usual crowd of eager students from across the star systems. Methane breathers from Titan IX, silicon-based thinkers from the Obsidian Nebula, and tucked in the back corner, 3 humans who looked suspiciously bored. Their names were Marcus Webb, Layla Santos, and Tom Griggs, and they were slouched in their seats like gravity itself had given up on them. Today, Vex'tharon announced, his 4 eyes gleaming with academic pride, we will discuss why gravitational manipulation remains the ultimate barrier for primitive civilizations. Marcus yawned loudly. Vex'tharon's neck frills twitched, but he pressed on. For 16,000 years, the greatest minds in this galaxy have attempted to create portable gravity control. Every attempt has failed. The energy requirements alone would demand a star's core, and the mathematical complexity. He paused, noticing Layla had pulled out what appeared to be a sandwich. Miss Santos, am I boring you? Oh, no, she said, swallowing quickly. Please continue. This is fascinating. The sarcasm was thick enough to spread on toast. Vex'tharon's scales shifted from blue to an irritated purple. Perhaps you think your species knows better? Humans have barely achieved faster than light travel. You still use chemical rockets for planetary launches. He clicked his mandibles in what passed for alien laughter among his kind. Your contribution to gravitational theory is, shall we say, non-existent. Tom raised his hand. Actually, Professor, funny story about that. There is nothing funny about physics, Mr. Griggs. Right, sure, Tom said, standing up. So here's the thing. About 6 months ago, back on Earth, my buddy Jake Park was trying to figure out why his coffee kept floating out of his mug during his morning commute. The entire lecture hall went silent. Even the Titan IX students stopped their methane intake. Your coffee, Vex'tharon repeated slowly. Yeah, see, Jake's a mechanic. Not even a physicist. Just a regular guy who got annoyed that his drink kept defying physics. So he started tinkering in his garage with some electromagnets, a modified phone battery, and honestly, I think there was duct tape involved. Marcus picked up the story. Long story short, Jake accidentally created a localized gravity field generator about the size of a lunchbox. Took him 3 weeks. Vex'tharon's face went through several colors that didn't exist in human perception. That's impossible. The mathematics alone would require centuries of computation. Well, Layla said, wiping sandwich crumbs off her lap. Jake didn't really do math. He just kind of tried stuff until it worked. Very human approach, really. We're good at that. You're telling me, Vex'tharon said, his voice rising to a pitch that shattered 2 nearby beakers, that a human mechanic solved the galaxy's oldest scientific problem by accident. Pretty much, Marcus confirmed cheerfully. Want to see it? What happened next would be discussed in academic circles for generations. Tom pulled out a device that looked like someone had combined a thermos with a car stereo and wrapped it in electrical tape. He pressed a button. The professor's desk lifted 3 feet off the ground. Pandemonium doesn't quite cover it. Students screamed. Some fled. A crystalloid scholar actually fainted, which was impressive considering their species didn't have blood pressure. Vex'tharon stood frozen, watching his carefully organized notes, his antique gravity sphere demonstration model, and his favorite mug floating in a perfect sphere around his desk. How? He whispered. Oh, this is just the prototype, Layla said casually. Jake's working on version 4 now. That one can target specific objects. Really useful for getting snacks from the top shelf. The top shelf, Vex'tharon repeated, his voice hollow. Professor, you okay? Marcus asked. You're looking kind of green. Well, greener than usual. Vex'tharon wasn't okay. His entire worldview was currently floating 3 feet above where it should be. Do you understand what this means? This technology could revolutionize space travel, planetary engineering, medical applications. Yeah, Jake mostly uses it to prank his neighbors, Tom said. Last week he made their garden gnome float. They think their house is haunted now. The professor's desk crashed back down as Tom switched off the device. The sound echoed through the lecture hall like a death knell for theoretical physics, as the galaxy knew it. I need to sit down, Vex'tharon said. You are sitting down, Professor, a student helpfully pointed out. Then I need to sit down more. The lecture hall had devolved into what could only be described as controlled hysteria. Well, mostly controlled. A student from the Andromeda sector was hyperventilating into a paper bag, which was impressive since their species absorbed oxygen through their skin. Vex'tharon had gone completely gray, a color his species only turned during existential crises or really bad cafeteria food. "Let me understand this correctly," he said, his voice trembling. "Your friend Jake, the mechanic, not a scientist, not a mathematician, not even particularly educated in physics. He dropped out of community college," Layla offered helpfully. "Twice." Vex'tharon made a sound like a deflating balloon mixed with a dying elephant. "And he built this in his garage. With trash." "Hey now," Marcus protested. "That's quality duct tape. Premium brand. Do you have any idea," Vex'tharon continued, standing up so fast his chair fell backwards, "what the Council of Scientific Advancement will say when they learn this? We've spent billions of credits, employed thousands of researchers, built computer systems the size of moons, and you're telling me the solution was trial and error with duct tape?" Tom scratched his head. "I mean, when you put it like that, it does sound kind of embarrassing for you guys." The professor's frills stood straight up. "Embarrassing? Embarrassing? This is career-ending. This is civilization questioning. This is—" He paused, his eyes narrowing. "Wait, you said version 4. How many humans have this technology?" The three humans exchanged glances. Marcus said slowly, "Funny thing about that." "Define funny," Vex'tharon said, his voice dropping to a dangerous whisper. "Well, Jake kind of posted the instructions online," Tom admitted. "You know, open source. Very community-minded of him." Vex'tharon sat down, then stood up, then sat down again. "Online. The instructions for gravity manipulation are public. Yeah, they've got like 43 million downloads so far," Layla said, checking her phone. "Oh wait, 43,012. It's going viral. There's already a bunch of improvement mods people are sharing. Someone in Brazil figured out how to make it work on pets. Her cat loves it." "Her cat," Vex'tharon repeated numbly. "Super cute videos," Marcus added. "You should see the one where the cat's chasing a laser pointer in zero gravity. Comic gold." A Valorian student raised a tentacle. "Professor, does this mean our final exam is canceled?" "Canceled," Vex'tharon roared. "The exam is the least of our concerns. Don't you understand? Humans have democratized technology that took us millennia to even theorize about. They're using it for pets. And pranks," Tom reminded him. "Don't forget the pranks." The professor turned to face the three humans directly. How? How did your species accomplish this? What makes you so different?" Layla shrugged. "I think it's because we don't know enough to know what's impossible. Like, you guys probably looked at gravity control and thought about all the reasons it wouldn't work. Jake just thought, hey, what if I try this weird thing? Ignorance as advantage," Vex'tharon muttered. "That's scientifically absurd." "Is it though?" Marcus challenged. "Because from where I'm standing, or floating if we turn this thing back on, it seems pretty scientifically sound." Another student, this one from a species that communicated through color changes, flickered urgent red. Their translator device crackled to life. "If humans have gravity control, what else have they invented that we don't know about?" The three humans went suspiciously quiet. "Oh no," Vex'tharon said. "What else?" "Define else," Tom said carefully. "Mr. Griggs, I swear by the stars." Okay, Marcus said. "So there might be this teenager in Mumbai who figured out faster-than-light communication using gaming console parts. And a retired librarian in Stockholm who accidentally solved the dark matter problem while debugging her smart home system," Layla added. "Oh, and someone definitely cracked dimensional folding last month, but that was just to get better closet space." Tom finished. Vex'tharon didn't move, didn't speak. His advanced brain was attempting to process information that contradicted 73 cycles of academic certainty. "Professor," Marcus waved a hand in front of his face. "You still with us?" Finally, slowly, Vex'tharon reached down and picked up his datapad. He began typing. "What are you doing?" Layla asked. "Requesting an extended sabbatical," he said quietly, "and possibly applying for a position teaching at human universities instead. If you can't beat them, join them. Maybe your chaos will make sense eventually." "Our chaos always makes sense," Tom grinned. "Just not to anyone else." "Class dismissed," Vex'tharon announced. "Forever. I'm going to Earth." Someone needs to document this madness before you people accidentally invent time travel while trying to microwave leftovers. Funny you should mention that. Marcus began. Out. All of you. Out. As the students filed out, laughing and arguing, Layla turned back. For what it's worth, Professor, you're handling this better than our last instructor. She just fainted and didn't wake up for 3 hours. Vex'tharon looked at her seriously. Miss Santos, I haven't fainted yet. But ask me again after I meet Jake. So what did you think? Did this story surprise you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this sci-fi story, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing science fiction stories every week. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.